now I feel good. Now, let me bring in this girl. She's been waiting a long time. Now, this one's going to be tough to figure out because Gary says she's a very normal-looking girl. She don't look like a stripper.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and she's...
And why is she taking
all
off
right,
her clothes?
here's what happened. She's into these, these Greyhound dogs? You know when you go to the track?
Well, no.
Okay. You ever go to a dog track?
No.
All right. Thank you. This young lady became passionate about this because when the dogs are done racing, they don't know what to do with them. So
we don't even have this in New York, do we?
No. We don't have a
City.
death penalty. We don't have dog races. We don't have anything. Yeah, we have up in like Saratoga.
Yeah, there's dog racing upstate.
Is that right? I didn't know.
Yeah, for all the yahoos. So they don't know what to do with these big dogs. So what they do is after they breed them and train them,
what
and
is
after
the dog's lifespan? I mean, of work and
like a regular dog.
No, they said that the dog races for about 2 years, and then he's out.
Right.
Okay, and then what do you do with
All right,
them?
so exactly the problem. What do you do with them? So what they do is they have to kill them. So sometimes they do it humanely through lethal injection.
Oh.
Or sometimes they just club them.
Stop it. They're not clubbing
Oh,
dogs.
yeah. Well, wait, this girl will come in. So now look. So she calls up. She goes, I want to talk about this on the air. We said, listen, we don't care what you want to talk about. You're coming in here naked.
Are you ready for her?
Yeah, and she's got to be naked.
And she knows that,
But she's coming in and she knows she has to be naked.
Well, yeah, she can come in with clothes, but she has to get naked in order to talk about this.
Don't you think it's rather intimidating for a regular girl to be in a room with 4 guys?
Yeah, someone said she's no beauty, right?
This was her idea.
All right, get her in here. All right, now, who's this, Heidi? Heidi, you are a regular girl. I can't believe your name is Heidi. You look like Heidi.
Yeah. Where are your sheep?
Heidi, you understand. Well, Heidi, you want to get naked, though, right?
I want to get publicity for the Greyhounds.
Right, I'm into doing that.
Okay.
I'm into doing that.
Well,
you are? Well,
well,
then let's do it.
If she's naked.
Oh.
Sarah, Robin.
You see, what if I back down now? Then everyone is just going to come flying through the doors.
You're going to feel so dirty after this.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Howard.
All right, do me a favor. Look,
Did you read the original facts that I sent?
no, of course not. We could care less.
Well,
We only want to see naked girls.
I briefed him, Heidi.
Yeah, I'm briefed. Yeah.
well, we were hoping that you would adopt a Greyhound.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
sure.
Well,
Okay, yeah.
you've got little kids.
Yeah, I
have
got a lot of room for
racing
that.
dog in his backyard.
All right, well, let me think about it. Racing, I can race. Hey, can I make money with those dogs?
I just imagine
He'll
if
put
she-
a tracker
Give me 2 or 3.
If you adopt a Greyhound through our organization, you can't race it anymore.
Oh, you can't?
No.
Oh.
It's got to get sterilized, so you can't breed it, and you're not allowed to race it anymore.
Oh, you're no fun.
Well, hey.
Gee, Greyhounds are the cutest dogs. So anyway, you own a Greyhound?
Yes.
I see. Where
Just one?
Just one.
Well, she lives in the city, probably.
Yes.
That's good. A 300-pound dog in the city.
In a 2-room apartment.
No,
Can you use those as like sled dogs? Because I could have her pull my kids
They
around,
can pull
pull my wife around.
to save on cash.
Not easily.
Yeah, that would be pretty good. Yeah, what do you say?
Can they pull a car?
Yeah, mush.
You're not getting a sled. Can they pull a car?
All right, wait a second. But you see, we're
They're
talking
only
too much.
about 75 pounds.
Is that right?
So they're not real heavy dogs.
Yeah, they're nice dogs. Take off your dress. Now I got to get
Oh,
serious.
you're terrible.
Maybe
Look
I'll
at
just
that
keep you in your
face.
bra and panties. Let me see. Let me see. Go ahead. Take off your dress.
Howard.
Well, what do you want from me? You're the one who wanted to come down here naked. I feel bad about this, too, but I got my reputation to protect.
If you've got your reputation to protect, then just let us talk about the dogs.
What? How does that protect my reputation?
She doesn't understand your reputation.
You really don't.
So Howard's Satan. That's his reputation.
All right, go ahead. Just take off your dress and let's get this over with now.
Yeah, you can't
All
have
right.
Howard being seen as a nice
She's
guy.
untying the top.
This is like Coco.
I know, like in Fame, at the end of Fame.
Trey Shelley, Coco, Trey Shelley.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. You got to do it, and let's just get it over with.
Just sit on your lap, Howard.
No, that's not necessary. I'm not going to do that. Now, go ahead. Take off your top. Go ahead. Are you wearing a bra under there?
Yes.
All right, good. I don't know. Ooh, sexy bra. I feel terrible.
You should.
But she's saying, I have to do this. I want to, come on. Let's take it off already. Stop doing a slow
I
striptease.
mean, really.
Really, yeah, really. What the hell? Now, you've never done anything like this before, have you?
Never.
Are you nervous right now? Your hands are shaking. Did you take any Valium before you came in?
Yeah, that's what most of the
For
girls
God's
do.
sake.
They take drugs.
And what are you wearing, bikini panties?
Bikini panties.
Whoa! You're not wearing panties, are you? Those are not panties, are they? What is that, a Merry Widow? Wait a second.
She's got a garter belt on.
Whoa. All right, sit down and keep your dress on. Let's talk about dogs. If you're going to get an animal, these Greyhounds are beautiful dogs.
And they're pure breed.
Yeah, and you could probably race them. No one will know.
Hey,
anyway,
you know,
so
get the seniors tour.
Yeah, right. But are they good with children?
They're great with kids.
And are they smart dogs?
One of the most intelligent breeds there are.
Really? So how does one get in touch with you? Maybe you should give the phone number out.
Well, we have 2 ways of getting a hold of us. You can call us at our 800 number. It's 800-348-2517.
Say it slower. You took your clothes off, for God's sakes.
Yeah, take them off as slowly. I mean, say those numbers as slowly as you unbutton that dress.
Yeah, right. Say 800. What is it again?
800-348-2517.
Okay, and
If
what
you're
is...
in the Philadelphia area, our phone number is 215-331-7918.
7918, okay.
We also just started an electronic bulletin board, and that's run out of Baltimore. And
Don't you think they should club Mexicans who are too old to play highlight?
Yeah, what happens to those guys?
I don't know, but they seem to be around. See? Well, I want to thank the Greyhound organization for coming down here, and thank you for getting naked Heidi.
Heidi, how did it go?
I think it went pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah,
A good experience?
it was different, that's for sure.
What is it, Baba Boo?
I hate to interrupt. Your wife's on the phone.
Oh, really? What does my wife want? Yeah, we were just talking about the girl just took her clothes off in here.
What'd you say?
Yeah, we were really shocked when she pulled her dress open and she hadn't
Wasn't
shaved.
that surprising? Not only that, but that she didn't wear panties.
Yeah, she had on garters and... Because I was wondering what she was going to do with her stockings, and then they were held up by garters, and then suddenly she was wearing crotchless garters. Well, we're used to seeing Penthouse and Playboy, and a lot of girls come down
Yeah,
here.
the unnatural.
Yeah, and I even make my wife shave because I'm so used to seeing girls shave. I say, listen, you want to hold on to your man, you better shave.
But she doesn't even do an extreme job like some of those
No.
girls who...
She doesn't
You see.
She doesn't do a real good job. My wife's not real good in that department.
I hate to interrupt. Your wife's on the phone.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What does my wife want? Hello?
Hello?
Hi, honey.
Howard, please.
About what?
Stop discussing me on the radio if you don't
I'm
know.
not discussing you.
Yes.
You wish I wasn't discussing you. You called in. Now I'm discussing
No,
you.
Robin,
Obviously, you
what was
want
he
me to
talking
discuss
about
you.
earlier?
Obviously, he was talking about shaving and your name came up.
Right, exactly.
Do something wild down there. I'll notice. Grow a piss. I'll notice.
Is that what you want?
No.
Maybe that is what you want.
Maybe that is what I
Maybe
want.
that is
Maybe
what
I have
you-
something to tell you.
This is some way to tell me.
No,
And I don't even like how you're making fun of me.
What don't you like? Name one thing you don't like. You never can, though, can you? Because
What
I
do you-
don't say anything bad.
Yes, you do.
All right, name something you didn't like what I said.
That you're stuck with the same girl for 20 years.
I didn't say stuck.
Well,
I
it's-
said, listen, I've been with the same woman for 20 years. And, you know, you do think about what it'd be like to take advantage of some of the situation that I'm in now. But I talk about how in love I am with my wife.
Well, I don't want to hear that anymore.
You don't want to hear that I'm in love with you?
No, that part I want to hear.
Yeah, well, Alison, stop. You know what? You know, sometimes you guys got to be honest, okay?
Well, I don't appreciate it.
And believe me, you think about other guys.
Of course. Now
So-
I'm definitely thinking
Well,
about
you
other
should. Nothing wrong with that.
guys. Howard,
We've been together for 20 years. It's
so then
unnatural.
why aren't you honest when you're off the radio with me?
Because how can I tell you to your face that I'm looking at other girls?
Oh, okay.
I just
Okay.
look, Allison. Everyone does. My father looks. Everyone looks. You know, my wife, you would think she was a...
She's gone.
You would think my wife was like a Puritan. I mean,
No.
you're hip to the ways of the world.
Want to have a daddy?
Oh.
Ooh. You went crashing into something.
You know, I mean, how could a woman be naive and say, oh, gee, guys aren't going to look at other women?
No, it's not. It's not that. It's just the way you go about doing it
Now, come on already.
that I don't appreciate it.
Hey, at least I'm with you.
Oh.
I'm not like
cool.
one of these guys who runs out on his wife and kids.
Oh.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's love.
that's love. Okay.
We're together. We're a unit. I tell you something. It's not comfortable when I go home anymore.
Is that true?
Yeah, my wife gives me this attitude, like I'm like a bad guy or something.
This is not your husband on the air.
Yeah.
I don't know who it is.
That's right. You just listen to him like he's some schmo.
And you know, and she's too involved. She goes, She's watching E-shows at night. She's listening to the radio show in the morning.
She's keeping track of what
Can't you
say.
sort of get your own thing going? I mean, get a radio show, please.
Oh,
do something. Allison, you're kidding yourself.
What do you mean I'm kidding myself?
If you don't even name, you can't even name something that I said that you don't like. You just don't like anything I say.
No, that's not true. That's not true. I love the show. I love the whole thing. I watch.
You don't love when I talk about you.
Right.
Well, I'm going to talk about you. Who else am I going to talk about?
I don't know.
You keep me locked up in the house. 2 weeks she keeps me locked up in the house. I say to her one time I want to go to Atlantic City. She starts saying, "Oh, don't go to Atlantic City."
I did not.
You did too.
Did you hear about the bachelor party?
Yeah, we're having Fred's bachelor party Friday.
Oh. After the fact.
No, you see, then that's the thing. Now I'll get quizzed. Thanks,
yeah,
Robin.
why is there a
Now I'll get home. She'll go,
I knew you
"What do
had
you mean there's a bachelor party?"
Sorry, you know what? I don't like this.
Oh, you don't like when I make fun of your horse
goodbye.
voice. Oh, come on, wait a second.
No,
Come here.
I don't like that. I don't appreciate
What don't
it.
you
That's
like?
not what I speak
My
like.
head. Sometimes you get hoarse. You know that.
No, I don't, Howard, and I don't want to discuss any of this with you.
I love you.
And you have a wonderful life.
I love you very
Okay,
much.
bye.
I love my life with you, and God bless you.
Goodbye.
All right, that's my wife. There you go.
Hey, can you grade a part that I'm doing here?
All right.
Here we go. Hold on.
What is that, Fa-Fa-Phony?
Here's 2 letters from today's mail.
Ralph hate letters?
Just 2 that I just opened out of 4.
All right. Well, I won't read all these now.
I'll put them in your mail.
Put them in my mail, and I'll read them tomorrow. Because I have other agenda, Robin.
It's not Ralph bashing time.
In fact, this person says, "Dear Howard, I have a solution to the problem of Ralph weaseling his way into the control room. There's a product called Invisible Fence for keeping dogs in the yard. The way it works is a transmitter wire is buried in the ground, and a special collar is then placed on the dog. If the dog crosses the wire, the collar is triggered and shocks the dog." This guy recommends us putting that into the studio and putting a collar on Ralph.
So anytime he passes the threshold of that door, he'd get a shock.
Right, you get a shock.
Ralph would brave it. That would not keep him out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I just wanted to stop it. I just wanted to stop in and say hi.
What?
I said I just wanted to stop in and say hi.
All right.
Why
There
does he
is.
always have those rags on his head?
Well, I can't even begin to tell you why he has a rag on his head. I should have one on my head, too. All right, hi, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
All right, lower your radio.
All right,
Here
stop
we
it.
go. Here we go.
Dad, you finally picked up Rochester, huh?
What's that?
You finally picked up Rochester, huh?
Rochester?
Yeah.
I mean, he picked up Rochester.
You hardly ever pick up this line.
Oh, I don't know. It was the only one ringing, so I picked it up.
You gonna come through on a whistle-stop tour there for the governorship or what? You're on?
Yeah, sure.
Huh?
Yeah, sure.
I can get you special passes, huh?
Ooh, that guy's
Rochester.
creepy. Rochester. How do you live in Rochester and not know how to say it? Rochester. You're on the air in Orlando.
Hey, Howard, how's it going?
All right.
Hey, can you grade a fart that I'm doing here?
All right.
Here we go. Hold on.
Okay. Wow.
Is that real?
Was that real?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I got to tell you something.
What would you give that?
I would give that an 8,
Cool.
maybe more. Could you wipe your phone? I can't hear you. I think he did a little
Yeah,
more
did you
than.
put that back up to your nose?
Yeah, I think he did a little more than pass wind.
Hold on. Here comes another one.
That's
Oh,
not
get out of here!
him.
That didn't. Oh, you're
It's
insane!
coming out of his mouth.
What a nut! Oh, for God's sake!
Coming up next, it's Robert Klein with some of the hottest comedy in town. It's Stand Up, Sit Down.